In addition to that, the first round, which is already a best of 3, will change in format to 1-1-1.
Yes.
And we have to start there because Caitlin Clark going #1 to Indiana, we've seen the impact that she has had on college basketball.
It's 2023, and the WNBA is thriving. Fast forward to today, and the league feels completely transformed. What caused the shift? 2 words: Caitlin Clark. Her arrival sent shockwaves through the league, with more games, longer playoffs, and new TV deals. Everything ramped up. But here's the catch. It's all centered on one player. Before Clark, the WNBA was steady, but somewhat predictable. Games averaged around 440,000 viewers. Not terrible, but not spectacular either. The last time viewership hit 1 million was back in 2008, a long time ago. Then, everything changed. The league was running smoothly when a rookie burst onto the scene and completely flipped the script. One player managed to shake up an entire professional league overnight. That's exactly what we're diving into next. Sometimes, one player can alter everything, and Caitlin Clark didn't just alter it, she revolutionized it. Caitlin Clark didn't just change the game, she rewrote the entire playbook. From the moment she stepped on the court, it wasn't merely a shift in strategy, it was a complete league-wide transformation. Imagine one player boosting viewership by 4 times almost overnight. Sounds impossible, right? Yet, that's exactly what happened. Clark's first few games had fans going absolutely wild. Arenas were packed, energy levels were off the charts, and TV numbers were staggering. On average, over 1.5 million viewers tuned in per game, a 400% jump from the previous season. Yes, 400%, not a typo. Her presence made basketball feel like it was back on everyone's radar. Her team, the Indiana Fever, saw more than 200,000 additional fans attending games in 2024 alone. But it wasn't just about eyeballs in the stands. Clark's influence hit the league financially as well. Her jersey became the top-selling WNBA item, bringing in an extra $50 million, more than the value of some entire WNBA teams before her arrival. And the surge wasn't limited to her own games. Her impact was felt across the league. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel for more awesome content. Thanks.
Commissioner Cathy Engelbert, Commissioner of the WNBA, just announced that starting in 2025, the WNBA Finals format will change.
It's a balance, but certainly from a marketing dollars, but corporate partners are stepping up to endorse these players much more so than they were 5 years ago because they see the benefit of having.
Clark's impact didn't stop with her own games. Key matchups drew millions of viewers, marking a 170% increase from the previous year. Her star power was lifting the league as a whole. But here's the twist. Once her team got knocked out of the playoffs, viewership plunged. Some playoff games saw attendance drop by as much as 50% compared to when Clark was still competing. It was clear, the league's momentum was riding on her shoulders. Clark didn't just boost numbers, she transformed the entire atmosphere around women's basketball. Suddenly, people who never gave the WNBA a second thought were talking about it. She made the league exciting, cool, and unmissable. Her star power sent shockwaves through executives, leaving them scrambling to keep up. And here's the real kicker. The WNBA is gearing up for its biggest transformation in years. They're doubling down on the Clark effect. Starting in 2025, the league is expanding from 40 to 44 games per season, 4 extra opportunities to see the stars light up the court. The playoffs are getting a major overhaul. The first round is moving to a 1-1-1 format, meaning more home games, more excitement, and better chances for underdogs to pull off surprises. But the biggest shakeup is in the WNBA Finals. No longer a best-of-5, the finals are going full NBA style with a best-of-7 series. This isn't just a minor adjustment, it's a complete transformation. More games, more drama, and more opportunities for epic comebacks. It's clear the WNBA looked at Clark's impact and thought, let's turn it up to 11. Why now? Commissioner Cathy Engelbert explained that the league's growth and the soaring demand for WNBA basketball made it the perfect moment to expand the schedule, lengthen the finals, and give fans more chances to see the world's best players compete at the highest level. In short, Clark is bringing in the crowds, and the WNBA isn't about to let that momentum fade.
Benefit for your team has played well enough to get into the playoffs, so now that your fans will be able to see your team play at home during those playoffs.
Things get really interesting. The WNBA just secured a massive media rights deal, $2.2 billion over 10 years. That's billion with AB. Clark's arrival reignited attention for women's basketball, and networks are willing to pay top dollar to be part of it. But these changes aren't just about improving the league. They're about sustaining the Clark effect. Her presence quadrupled viewership, packed arenas, and sent jersey sales skyrocketing. The league is betting big that this surge isn't just a one-time phenomenon. So, is the Clark effect the WNBA's golden ticket or a ticking time bomb? Clark didn't create the league's growth, but she supercharged it. Numbers don't lie. Packed arenas, booming jersey sales, and record-breaking viewership. However, the million-dollar question remains, what if Clark gets injured or retires early? The WNBA is clearly betting heavily on one superstar, but is putting so much on a single player a smart move or a risky gamble?
Let's just say the ratings aren't the same with Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever now eliminated. Game 1 of the Aces Liberty matchup on Sunday drew an average of 929,000 viewers. Was down nearly 50%.
Think about it. When Clark's team got eliminated from the playoffs, viewership plummeted. Some games saw attendance drop by 50%. That wasn't just a small dip, it was a full-blown cliff dive. The league was clearly leaning heavily on her shoulders, and that's a lot of pressure. But maybe we're missing the bigger picture. Clark isn't just a superstar. She could be the spark igniting a whole new era for women's basketball. The WNBA recently landed a massive $2.2 billion media rights deal, proving that Clark's presence made everyone realize the league is worth investing in. And her impact isn't limited to her own team. Other franchises are seeing viewership boosts as well, showing that her influence is spreading across the league. Businesses are flocking to the WNBA, lining up for sponsorships and endorsements. They all want a piece of the Clark effect. But the league isn't just riding the wave. They're actively making changes. More games, longer playoffs, and best-of-7 finals. The WNBA isn't just tweaking the schedule, they're transforming the entire league. It's like they saw Clark's impact and decided to take everything to the next level. So, is the Clark effect a boom or a bust for the WNBA? The answer, a bit of both. It's a huge opportunity, but it carries significant risks. The league is betting big that Clark's star power can serve as a launchpad for something much larger. To wrap it up, the WNBA was steady before Clark arrived, and then everything flipped. The league is making bold moves to keep pace with her influence, and this may only be the beginning. Plans for more teams, more games, and even bigger changes show that the WNBA is gearing up for a whole new era. Clark has ignited excitement across the entire league, but it's not just her. Other players are stepping up, making waves, and claiming the spotlight. The WNBA isn't just changing its game, it's changing the way people view women's sports. More fans, more revenue, and more respect. It's a whole new ballgame. And honestly, this could just be the beginning of something huge for women's basketball.